I love the attitude of New York. It's just very like, fuck you, but we'll take care of you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the SUGA CRAVE Show. Pardon you probably hear like this like whisper, whatever, like wind noise. It's fucking hot in LA right now, so I got the fans going, I got the AC going, I gotta cool my fucking ass down because it's just like, man, it is fucking blazing. Like, it's so hard to work in this heat. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. But I had a laptop, an old laptop, and I had to get this new one just because when I was working during like the heat wave, it just would shit out. It's one of those old MacBooks, a 2016 I think I got. And anytime I open up Ableton or any program, if I wanted to edit videos or do some like create some samples, I couldn't even open it just because it was just flaring up. The CPU would go up high, and it was just nuts. It was just crazy. So luckily I got this new laptop, and it's just way better. It's crazy. The new MacBooks are just like so powerful. Even the basic ones, they just have so much memory and CPU that it just blows out the water with a lot of these programs. I'll have like my YouTube open with my Ableton, with Premiere Pro, and just my email out, and it'll still run smoothly. And it's crazy, man. Like right now, recording this through Ableton, and it's like zero latency, and it's just like, it's great. I fucking love it. So if you can afford it, get a laptop that will work with your needs, because that's the one thing. It's just like, if you get a cheap laptop, and which I seen people do, like you go to these production fucking meetings, and you have people with just basic ass laptop, but they can make some crazy beats. So it's like, I guess it works well if you don't. I don't know. Just for me, I needed like so much power just because I'm involving so much things, and occasionally I'll bounce things down to track and or condense them and stem out. But it's so useful when you can actually just have everything connected and not have to like freeze a track, and you could tweak it if you needed to be. But I think actually that helped me when I did have to freeze down a track. When I mean freeze down in Ableton, you're able to like freeze a track where you don't have to bounce it down, print it. It just holds it and freezes the settings that you have. It'll play all the MIDI and any automation that you have. It'll still have it there, but it'll just freeze the track. So you couldn't like tweak things if you wanted to do so. So when like if I needed to tweak something, I could unfreeze it and all that. But it's nice to have that power in order to, I can do that instead of printing it. But I mean, I like printing because it reconfirms of what my choices are. Like I can't go back. I could. For me, I always save different versions. So when I'm making like a big dramatic move or decision, I'll like save a new version of the projects, so I could go back to, if I ever don't like that version, or I tweak something and it just went wrong, I could just always go back to the old version. And so that's why I do with my production. What was I gonna say? I fucking lost my track. Yeah, this is a long fucking week, man. It just the heat, it's coming in hot, and just a lot of stuff going on, and just overviewing tons of like cool videos on Instagram. It's been so fucking fun going back to now doing some research and figuring out what topics I want to talk about on the podcast, or even when we do these like live streams, and just picking out songs to break down with you guys. It's been fun, just like diving in and seeing the world. Not saying that I've been like completely away from social media, but I did take like a huge ass break. Like I deleted Instagram, deleted YouTube, deleted Twitter or X now, just because I wanted to focus on really what I wanted to do, and what like almost like a detox of like social media and stuff. So like getting back, it's kind of like, it's weird because like I feel like I'm getting addicted a little bit, so I'll hold off. But I think now I know when there's like a threshold of like, okay, I need to put a stop on it, or I need to I could still take some time and kind of decompress, if that makes sense. Like I'll schedule something. I'll be like, all right, from this time to this time, I could fuck around with the phone and just go crazy. But after that, I gotta promise myself I'm gonna go back to work, and it's hard. It's been hard, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been overshooting that time. So I will catch myself and try to go back and do what I need to do. And so, but yeah, man, I've been dabbling, or just been viewing tons of these like pop-up DJ sets around the world. Since I follow Fred again, I love his sets, where he'll have it in random locations and like the most like comfortable way. I don't know which one I saw. It was like he was in right by the river, the main like canal, and he's just with a keyboard, and I forgot who he had else next to him, but they're just like jamming. People are fucking floating on the canal, and he just has like a pretty good sized crowd in front of him, and I think it's just fucking sick, dude. Just that alone itself, it's cool. It's like reinventing the traditional nightclub. And for me, I don't know about you guys, I was just never into the whole nightlife. When I was young, I thought it was cool, just like going to a club, getting bottle service or getting a table, which I could not afford. I always had somebody that had a table. I was like, all right, let me just fucking join you. And man, it was, those videos have been kind of like, I don't know, just making me want to attend one of them. And just because it's different, it's more, I don't know, it's so like, I guess right now it's mainstream because just everybody's doing it, but I think it's pushing the kind of that nightlife away, just because the nightlife is such a particular crowd, and not like it's a bad thing, some people just love going to clubs and having that luxury feel. But for me, I love when it's like you go to a park and you're just fucking jamming, or you're by a rooftop and it's like like a friend's rooftop, like somewhere in Brooklyn, and you're just like, you're fucking jamming, listening to some fucking great tracks. And that's the shit that I love. I love the organicness, and I think these pop-up sets are organic feeling. They just they're not selling you something. They're not advertising a lifestyle or a treatment that some people feel like they don't deserve or shouldn't get. And it's cool. You see so many different people, different types of people on these sets. I'm watching a couple of them on YouTube that they're like doing like these Malibu pop-up like beach house pop-up sets, and I'm just like, dude, this is so fucking sick. And I see a market there. Like I see like kind of like a mini like tour from it. Like if, for instance, let's say you're not big enough to go to these mainstream clubs, like, you know, let's say Omnia, you know, Omnia San Diego, Omnia LA, or is there one? I don't even fucking know. See, this is why I'm so out of it. Or you know, Space LA. That one's been way better. I attended a couple times, and that it does have a club feeling, but it's more of a, I don't know. To me, it's a little bit less. There's more of a, you know, a kind of a natural, you know, vibe. It's not like it's not too corporate. That's what I'm trying to say. And but these like fucking like the ones in New York for me are the coolest ones, because I just love New York. I visit a couple times, and I love the essence of the city. I love the feel you get from the city. It's just so raw and fucking fucking dirty. In a respectful way. All right, guys, don't fucking shoot me out here, man. I'm just like, I love the attitude of New York. It's just very like, fuck you, but we'll take care of you. And so like seeing these DJ sets in like Brooklyn, and just like there's one in, I don't know if it's like in a restaurant, but it's like not in like the traditional like restaurants, like underground restaurant, and some of them are like in like parks, and it's just, for me, I love that. I love that natural, like almost like randomness, and that's what these pop-up sets are. They're random. They're like, you know, I get it. They're all kind of like preset as a certain, you know, like certain ways, but I feel like they have this like random essence that's like, oh, it's a, you know, let's fucking do a DJ set in front of a fucking mountain, you know what I mean? Just like that randomness is like, it's kind of funny, because I saw one in a laundromat. I thought, I was like, all right, fuck it, let's just fucking spin right in front of the fucking dryer, and it's that stuff. It just makes it different, unique, and it's just like fucking funny too. And you feel, it feels weird to the point that you feel comfortable with it, because it's weird. You're like, oh, it's weird, but you know, we're all in this like weird bubble. It's like it's almost like when you're in there, you're like, oh, you're not looking at other people, just be like, oh, why are you here? Like it's so invitingly weird. Hey guys, ever wonder where I record my videos or podcasts? Most of the time, it's at Design Sound Studio. It's about 3,000 square feet with a full lighting rig. No need to spend thousands of dollars for lighting rentals. We got it all set up for you guys. And we even have 2 flex rooms that could be used as makeup rooms, dressing rooms, or even a production office. I'm telling you guys, it's a perfect spot if you guys want something private without being interrupted by a noisy drummer next door. Our space is just gonna make your production rehearsals run so smoothly. And the best part is we're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So if you're ready to book your session, head over to designsoundstudio.com and get a quote from us today. It's one of those things that I love these pop-up sets, because it's like you almost want to kind of give it a natural feeling. You're like, oh, I'm in this laundry set. Let me play some UK house. Let me throw in some jungle, just because like I'm feeling a little speedy, or I don't know. Just it's just one of those things. It's just like I can imagine trying to curate some songs in order to play a set in a laundromat. I might do some salsa just to fucking twist it up, just to like throw people off and be like, oh shit, this motherfucker's playing salsa in a laundromat. Of course you can play salsa. You got Latinos in there. You know what I mean? You want to keep them going. I think it's just these pop-up sets are fucking sick, and it's for everybody, and that's the most important thing about it. It's for everybody. And so, yeah, I mean, I'll be down to go. I don't know. I have been having an itch to go out and see sets just to get inspired. I think it's really important, especially starting out, or you're in a roadblock, is get inspired by other creatives, and you just never know where you're gonna get yourself into when it comes to being your inspiration. Like, I always like to go out for walks when I'm feeling uninspired, because it gets my mind off of the thing that I've been struggling with. And so for me, at least, when I go for a walk, especially when I take Babe out for a walk, my dog Babe, if you guys don't know, it's like I'm not taking my girl for a walk. We do family walks. I actually have that in my schedule. It's like a family walk that we all kind of like decompress, and we talk about work, or sometimes not. We just talk about like anything really, and just like decompress. So but if it's just myself and my dog Babe, we'll go for a walk, and I will not wear earbuds, because I just want to kind of absorb everything around me. I'll absorb what she's doing, and it kind of gets me going in a certain way of just like, especially if I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling frustrated, and just seeing her being so delicate at like her curiosity, and I'm just like, man, sometimes it takes me back, because I'm just like, she's so curious about this particular item. Of course, it's like, you hear about it, like smell. A lot of dogs have just hypersensitive smell, and so a certain smell gets them attracted, and it's so hard for them to get away from it, especially as a unfamiliar smell that they don't recognize, and so they just want to keep getting that information. So seeing her do that, and it gets me looking at life differently. And then when I get back, I'm just like, all right, I gotta look at this differently. Let me start something different. Let me add this plugin that I wouldn't necessarily put on here, but just for shits and giggles, let me do it. It's almost like creative juice that gets you doing stuff that you've been doing too often, but you want to switch it. You want to be like, hey, let me try to do something different. I heard a sound from a show, from an amp, that I want to replicate, that I would not normally do, but since I heard it, I want to do it for this particular bass. Stuff like that, I think, it's great. And you're going to get that when you go to shows, when you go to, you get yourself out of your bubble, you visit new cities, new restaurants, new people, exploring that interaction. I think it's fucking great. And I'm with you guys. I've been stuck. I've been stuck with having to grind, the DAW, and just keep going, have that like never stop, and then you're just in this fucking dark room, and it drives you crazy. And it happened. It's happened to me before, and so now that I realize that, I take myself a break. I'll watch YouTube videos. I'll watch these pop-up sets, man. That's what I mean. That laundry fucking unit, laundry mat DJ set. I was so inspired by the look and, of course, the set. The set was so great. There was so much good stuff. I was just like, ooh, like, what song is that? And other than that, I was inspired by something that I would normally wouldn't watch or wouldn't interact or I do, but I don't do it often. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Is like there's got to be a balance, because sometimes you could watch too much and now you're away from what you're trying to, get done. So there's got to be this like middle ground of like absorb it, but also utilize it. Utilize it with your project. Utilize it for your goals. Utilize it for your relationships. Your anything really. Utilize it in a way that it's productive, and you're learning and you're contributing too. Like it could be like if you've gone to a DJ set, you're like, you know what, I want to learn how to DJ because that was just such an amazing experience, and I wanna be part of that as well. I want to throw my own pop-up sets and promote different DJs. Even the DJs I've seen that they were performing, creating a different environment, and I feel like that is you can accomplish that, and it sometimes it just takes inspiration to accomplish that or to start to figure out how to accomplish it. So yeah, fucking go out there, guys, and just try something new. Try something new, or something you haven't tried before, or sorry, that you tried before but you haven't done in a while. And then see what you get out of it. See what experience, see what connection you get, because you just never know. There was one time I went to, so Cymatics had this like event years ago. I think this was prior to the COVID. Had to be like 2018 or 19, and they were doing this like networking event, and I went, and it was incredible. I met so many people that I connected with, just because we all had kind of like the same love for music production, or even same type of music, and you just meet so many people. And to be honest, I would have never gone to an event like that, just because for me, I'm not a sociable person. As you can see, I'm on this podcast trying to expose myself. No, sometimes I rather be stuck on my computer, or just be at home with Korean and babe. It's just one of those things. Just like I rather do that than be uncomfortable at a place that I don't know. I don't know who are these people from. This is, what I mean? There's just so much. And guess what? That if I've never gone that, it probably would push me back further of what I am now. Just because doing something going through something like that, and and pushing yourself to uncomfortable situations and getting through fine, you feel like, oh, fuck, I could go to the next one. And then the next one you go to, you meet someone else. And then the next one, it's just like, this industry is about networking. And if you can't, the road's going to be so tough. The road is going to be so long and frustrating, and you feel alone. But if you go out and meet people, and you just never know. It's not like saying if you're going to go to these events, you're going to strike gold. A lot of these times you just go there and you meet people, you talk, and that's it. You don't really kind of exchange anything, or nothing really sparks up. And it's going to happen. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel like, oh, I'm in this city, so I can't, accomplish anything that I want to do. No, it's just, sometimes it's a little bit harder wherever you're at and your situation, but believe that you can do it. Just try it. Just keep going and pursue it. And it's hard. I get it, guys. When being an introvert, it's tough because you're just like, fuck, man. I gotta get, first of all, I gotta get out of the house. I don't want to get out. I'm so comfortable in my space, and I don't like people. No, you mean, yeah. Nah, I honestly, I've been, the uncomfortable part is like going up to a person, and at least for me, I like to kind of observe. I'm a bit more of an observer, and I'll find that person that like, oh, I seem I can connect with that, or I can easily introduce myself to this person just because it's a natural way. For me, I just always hate to be like, go up to someone like, hi, my name's it's just like, it's like, whoa, buddy, like, simmer the fuck down. But it is helpful to be a little bit outgoing, just because you're not afraid to converse with strangers. And I wish I had that skill, to be honest. I wish. I mean, sometimes I could be sociable, but there's a lot of times that I'm just like, I'm more observing. I'm more of like a back of the crowd kind of person, just to really take in of everything and just see that who I can connect with, just because I hate forcing it. I really do hate forcing it. Just because I don't know, it's maybe just a weird, not weird thing. I don't want to say weird. It's just personality trait that, I have, and I bet many people have too. And, and that's the thing is, like, you meet with these networking events. Let's say you meet someone, and I did. I met somebody that was kind of in a similar situation as me, and we were, after the event, we met afterwards, and we talked, and we're kind of like, yeah, it was, those situations are comfortable. And really, he was like, oh, they're uncomfortable for you. Yeah, I mean, and you start bonding, and you're like, wow, like, this person has the same similar characteristics, or same anxiety or whatever, like same. You just start bonding with one another, and you're like, and it feels good because you're like, oh, I'm not alone. I'm not weird, or I'm not strange to, or I'm not an outcast. And so that's why these events are so great, or just going out to things that you bond with, and you can find somebody else to bond with. Because sometimes, like, your own partner, like Karina and I will have like different music tastes. Like, she sometimes doesn't like EDM, and I sometimes don't like some of her stuff. But you can meet other people to bond with certain other things as well. So, we have all had that. We've all had that friend that you go out to party, you go out with that friend, you just want to relax and spa. Some people are fortunate that they can bond with that person with everything. And to me, that's beautiful. I feel like I can do that with my partner. And so that, to me, is like, it's ultimate. It's like, we can go out to dinner. We're not like fighting over like who wants to eat what. It's just like, it's a very enjoyable moment. And yeah, you just never know. I think try it and just see where it gets to you guys. I think you will enjoy it, and it could be frightening, but try it. Go to a DJ set. For me now, you guys got me inspired. I feel like I need to go to a set and just really indulge in, explore it, and just like be inspired by the situation. And so, yeah, guys, this week's homework, go out and do something that you either would never do, or you've done it but you haven't done it a lot. So that's the message of the day. But other than that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for just the support once again, and signing up for the Suga Crave Club, because it just helps tremendously for the program. Right now we got this episode and another episode of the podcast in there. All the episodes are going to be up there unedited, we got sample packs. We're still going to get I think I have MIDI. So MIDI should be coming out either today when this podcast comes out, or that week. And I'm putting up templates up there for you guys, so you guys can mess with it. It'll be compatible for everything. So what I'll do is I'll have an Ableton template, but then have kind of like stems, so you can put in any dog that you have, and you can use it however you want. The launch sample pack is out. I put in there for the launch of the membership. So go in there, enjoy it. Let me know what you create, and always tune in every Friday. I know this past Friday I missed just because I had other stuff to do, but Fridays are going to be the live streams for the breakdown videos, or just break down songs. We'll just go through the new songs on Fridays and just fucking explore them and dive in and just have fun. It's more of just a chill, laid back, and just bullshit kind of live stream. So, but thank you guys so much for the support, and try something new this week, and let me know in the comments below, or DM me and let me know what you've tried, and what was your reaction. So thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next one.